You are now tuned in to Welcome to the Jungle podcast, where we're going to give you the latest and greatest on financial literacy. We're going to bring you credit. We're going to bring you business. We're going to bring you local entrepreneurs. It's going to show you how they got ahead so that you don't be scared. We're going to get in touch with the youth so that you can tell you what they got going on today, because I know that some of y'all just don't know. Click the link, tap in, and get locked in. Remember, no retreat, no surrender. Every man must search his own soul.
So I download Word app. I found Dead Roses, the first book that I wrote out of the 7 manuscripts, because I only have 3 published so far. And I found this, so then I started to talk to text it first on Word, because you can, that's a play, you guys. You can download Microsoft Word.
Give them the play.
And you can talk to text, you know. That's why there's so much bad editing in the first book, but people love it, you know. But I started to talk to text, and I did the first entire book on my phone.
Wow.
So I published that. Then I figured out that, the editing was bad. And then I did the second one and the third one so far, typing them and editing them. So, yeah.
Wow. And that's a play that I gave people too. Like, I got because of the ebooks, I actually tell people you guys think it's a lot harder. Like, you can use talk to text and then actually have somebody transcribe the books for you. So that's a play that, a lot of people don't know how to start these books and where to start from, so I think that's a dope story.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So I have a question. Just as a mother, how did you find time to write your books once you got out?
Well, my son, my baby boy, when I published the first book, he was 4 months, so he slept a lot then. And I would stay up to the wee hours of the night as well to get the rest done. It's a sacrifice to do those things, and he was born in COVID. So my son just got in daycare 2 months ago. He's been with me the whole entire time, single mom. He's been up under me. I nursed him and everything till he's 13 months. It was difficult. I was tired. I was exhausted and wanted to be outside, but I just disciplined myself as I did when I was in jail to write this many pages a day. Okay, I'm out now. I got to type these many pages a day. I have to edit this much a day. I got a whiteboard and would write down no matter what. If I had went out and was hungover or I smoked too much weed, anything, I'm going to make sure that I get these books done.
What was your daily goal?
My daily goal for each book would sometimes be like 10. Then it would turn into 20 pages. Then I would miss a day and it would be 40. But I would not care. I would stay up to actually format the books to get them into this mold. I would stay up till 7 a.m., 24 hours sometimes.
Wow.
The grind. That's why I be mad at people. Be like, man, I don't want to go to work. I just want to work for myself. You think working for yourself is going to be easy?
It's harder.
It's not hard.
You have to be disciplined.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So somebody wanting to start a book, what would be the advice you give them?
I would suggest to not a lot of people try to copy and paste these days with a lot of businesses. And I would suggest to do the hard work. First of all, write that book down. Don't just type that book. You need to write that book down. Because when you were in school and you were writing papers before that, you were typing them for English in the 9th grade, you had to write them first.
Yeah.
And then you had to have your friend edit them at your table. And then you had to type them.
Yeah.
And then you would have to have the, re-edit.
Yeah.
And then you would have to have your final copy to even turn it in. So I would say get in the hard work and write it first before you start to even get on your phone. That's the first way. KDP through Amazon, you can publish for free.
Oh, is that a play?
That's a play.
That is definitely a play, because you can get your author copies. I'm not going to say, but I'm in
give it all the way.
500 percentile with sales. When I sell a book, you can get your author copies for a lower price and then flip them for the price that you say. You get what I'm saying? And they also can give you hardcover. I'm about to publish through there. I'm on Kindle and ebooks, and I found out this last summer audio, which has been difficult for me to read the book, but I'm about to drop the first audio in a few months.
So you're going to read it?
Yes, I have been working on reading it.
Nice.
Yes.
Good.
That I love audiobooks. I go to sleep to audiobooks.
I found out that more people buy audiobooks these days too.
Yes.
So I'm like, I got to get
you got to get all platforms.
You got to get all platforms. That phonics listening. I actually like a lot of ebooks as well, and I like to read, so I get the books, but I notice I'm not like in the book much as I can be because I got to do other things. But I realize I can do other things while I'm still listening to an audio book.
Yes.
So it allows me to free up time and actually get work done. And then when I want to, I can sit there and give myself, all right, 20 minutes, I got to read this book so I can take it in a little bit differently. So,
Hey, what up, y'all? Big Three. You know what it is, man. Welcome to No Retreat, No Surrender. Anybody looking for any kind of product placements, become a guest on the show, or you want to get some marketing done, or you want to collaborate, make sure you DM me right now. Beat me there, don't meet me there. Let's get it going. You know You know what it is. Talk to them. Big three.
I high key just got inspired on an idea.
And you can do
She
that
in here
with
inspiring
children.
people.
I got, yeah,
I'm
between
glad.
my folks online and you, I'm like, look, I can't tell y'all though. Y'all be trying to take ideas.
Yes,
But I see you with that idea.
you can do a children's book. You can do a poetry book. We have Shayla. She is from Portland, Oregon, that has done a self-help book. You know what I'm saying? Period. And she published that way. We have Montisha Brackens from Portland, Oregon.
Absolutely.
That
Shout out to authors.
Also, you know, I want to give a shout out to all Black authors.
Yes, please
And I had got the idea from Joy Deja King. She has about 40 books published. She's from New York. You know, that she published, and she's big. And I got the ideas to grace all my covers through her. Taking my own pictures. Shout out to L. Jones, my photographer.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
L
shout
has
out to
been
L.
has
Yeah.
been. I almost get in tears for L because L, I didn't know how to. Everybody was always like, "You're tall, you're pretty, Shamato," but L is the person that broke me out of my shell with that. So I'm getting emotional because I love her. You know, I'm getting emotional
You
talking
love
about
it.
my accomplishments. Cause
Hey, brag
I don't-
season.
Man, turn up,
Brag
man.
season.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Take up spaces. You got any questions?
I don't
What?
know. I'm just pushing buttons. I don't know what. You pressed the wrong one.
Oh,
They said
he
it took
did
you-
it. He said he took it off.
Shout out to Gears in the Rear. We're gonna give you another shout out. Make sure you shout out to
No, we
you
just
know.
gonna pause,
man, you
'cause
shout
he
out
gonna
on
take
the
that out.
podcast, man.
He just gonna remove that.
Can you hear all that stuff?
Huh?
You can hear this?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Just a little bit. It's
Make
like
sure.
a car crash or
Yeah,
something.
that's a whole nother show.
He set me up.
Okay.
No, I don't. So let's try to backtrack. So when we had a conversation outside. When you came home, Instagram just became a thing.
Yes.
So with marketing, how did that work when you came home? How did you transition to say, "Hey, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? And write these books."
First
get them
of all,
published?
I was still shocked by by the world, the homelessness in Oregon, everything. I didn't know what was going on. Doing 7.5 years, the phone, I didn't know how to work my phone.
Wow.
Anything. Instagram came out while I was incarcerated.
capsule.
Yeah, you know, a lot of things have changed, you know? So, you know, I just got into IG like last year and Snap. I've been out for 3 years, but I just got into Snap and IG there, and I do a lot of self promo. I've always liked to dance, so I try to be goofy and dance.
I love your promo.
With my books. I try to
Man,
do
she killing
promo
it.
every day if I can, and just keep a lot of content so I can repost and repost and repost, you know?
It's authentic.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's authentic.
You got to know how to repurpose your content. And I'm very big on content because we students, and I'm definitely the biggest, probably out of both of us, a student underneath Derek Grace, which, you know, I got all of his books. We paid, I don't know, it's probably close to like maybe $5,000 in just his studies, right? And, you know, one thing that we have learned, like even with marketing, that videos get 60% more traction than still shots. So putting out those videos, repurposing those videos, putting a call to action, click the link in the bio, tap in. You're telling somebody what to do. A lot of people, hashtags. Like people don't know. Like people want to be told what to do, especially when you're dealing with business. Because when you think about Black Friday sales and anything, they're telling you where to go, telling you come to us.
And it's that algorithm. Like every time I hashtag things, it'll show up on Google. If you look up my name, like hashtag the City of Roses, my TikToks will show up.
Yeah.
And, you know, I get a lot of personal sales on my website, but I have so many people hit me up on the daily that have bought my books from Amazon or Pals from just watching me from afar on social media. And I'm grateful. Thank you to everybody that has purchased any of my books. Thank you.
Absolutely.
yes.
So definitely want to give you guys a play with the books, right? So everybody who's watching, this is a cold play. One thing you can do is that what she said, you get you a text to talk app and feature, right? And then you talk your shit into the phone, right? Then what you do is that you go hire somebody at Fiverr, and then somebody at Fiverr will transcribe your words for you. Once they transcribe your words for you, you then get somebody to edit. You might want to get a second person to edit that particular book as well. Once you get there, you can also go to Fiverr and somebody can create you a cover. People are freelancing this thing for like a few bucks. You know what I mean? And then you can get you a full book done. And that's why my course is you can become an author in 3 to 4 weeks. If you follow these steps, like you said, talk every day.
Yes. And I've been independent. I mean, I even made my own covers. So when Elle would send me my, you know, pictures, I would get on poster my wall and I would make my own covers. You can make your covers on
What'd you do that with?
It's called postermywall.com.
On your phone or a laptop or what?
On my phone.
Look, turn your phone to a 6-figure income. Turn your phone to a 6-figure income.
In my picture, I would replace. You can take the picture and it has a thing, and you can just put replace. Boom, place my picture there, and then it would have wording. I changed the font, whatever, and I would put. I made all of these things on there.
You did that?
I made all my covers.
She made her covers.
All my covers are made by me. This is all self-made.
Everything.
So once I would make my cover and upload that, I would put it on KDP. I said that to you guys before, which is KDP Amazon, and upload that. And they have a cover creator, and it will show you the back and the front. And I would make this as well. Put my logo right there. I move that in on poster on my wall, and then just type out what I wanted my back cover to say, and then drop it.
Right.
And you upload your manuscript, and it makes your whole entire book, but you could go through each page and look. And I've showed that on my Snapchat. I've shared my journey on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook.
Can you give the